lap dance. You just wanna pop up on these cons like you the Batman. You just wanna ball out in designer with your best friends. You don't wanna talk no more about it in the past tense. Get me out my zone, I'm just talking comfort, shawty. I ain't give you nothing, you could come for shawty. I got plenty things, you make a run for shawty. Call him Ed Sheeran, he in love with my body. Get into it, yo, pop out with a truck. Get into it, yo, if you go to church. I said get into it, yo, I just she ain't got a butt up, fuck it, get into it, yo. And I said I just got a ball, get into it, yo. Pop out with a truck, get into it, yo. If you go to church, get into it, yo. If she ain't got a butt, fuck it, get into it, yo. Y'all need to get into the drip like a piranha. Y'all need to get into my drip like y'all need water. I mean, it's only hit the top, Balenciaga. I mean, y'all bitches better, y'all like Ariana. If they ever tryna knock, I put my foot up in your cock. Call your mama and your papa like I'm finna take a dollar. Turn that bitch into a soccer ball and rock a. Get into it like a suit and fuck a stack up like a rocker. Get into it, yo. Hey, pop out with a truck. Get into it, yo. If you go to church, I said get into it, yo. Like if she ain't got a butt up, fuck it, get into it, yo. And I said I just got a ball. Get into it, yo. Pop out with a truck.
Full return to cab.
If you go to church, get into it, yo. If she ain't got a butt, fuck it, get into it, yo.
All right, so big shout out to Chris and Josh once again. Took my son. We played hooky half the day. Picked him up from school. I got in trouble from my wife. My wife works at the school he goes to. She's like, you can't just tell him you're taking him on a trip. It's an illegal app. I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't care. He's having times that he'll never forget. The movie was good. Now, let me tell you this. I did go to the arcade with my son first and had 2 beers. I may or may not have fallen asleep for like a 15-minute stretch, but that was not indicative of the movie was boring as much as I am historically known for if I have 2 beers, I take a 20-minute nap. That's why it's either 1 or 8. There's no like, once I hit that 2, there has to be a 3rd and a 4th or I'm sleeping. That's all there is to it. But listen, get your guesses in for jersey. 1 guess per person. It goes for all 5 jerseys. We give 1 prize away. No one's hit yet, surprisingly. The 1 jersey guess goes for all 5 jerseys. Only 1 winner, though. So if someone hits, then that contest is over. It's the same school I used to work at, yeah. So, I went in and got them. Took them to Hooplas, which is like, an adult Chuck E. Cheese kind of. It's like in between Chuck E. Cheese and Dave and Buster's. It's like the middle ground. There's some kid games, there's some adult games. It's as expensive as Dave and Buster's, but it's kind of cool. Like you get they have this like eat and play plan. It was $25, but you got a $20 game card, and then you got a full meal for $5. So like it's a great deal. It really is if you do the eat and play. But the movie was good. You're the same way. You can't just have 2. This is not a fresh case. This is the second half, but I did get in a couple more cases today, which we're thinking about doing PYT for. Y'all know the rules with the jerseys. If I have to... Oh! I knew we had one coming for the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens going out to Brad Whitty. That's a big one there. Lamar Jackson. He's a hard auto to find. He's like the white whale of autographs right now. Lamar Jackson. Baltimore Ravens. Going out to Brad. There it is. Jersey number 1. Did anyone guess that? Sorry, I got too excited for my own good. If Brad was in here, probably would have guessed it. But I don't see anyone guessing Lamar Jackson. But we got 1 jersey in. That's a nice one there. LJ8. First one up. Yeah, you wish you had a running back that good. You're right. He's a better running back than Najee Harris. That's true. All right, jersey number 2. Here we go. Good luck, y'all. I want to do a break tonight. I just don't know what, things have been weird. It might take I don't know. If y'all have anything you really want to break. Dude, another cool one. Who got this one? How about for the Denver Broncos, rookie Javonte Williams? Man, jerseys are just too nice. Javonte Williams. There we go. Going out to the Denver Broncos, Nate the Great Zim. Javonte Williams and Lamar so far. Here we go. I did put a little wine and cheese activity for my wife the other night, so we're going to go up and hang out with the kids for a little bit. But if y'all want to text me, if there's anything you want to... Oh, I want to get another game in quick. since we have people in here. Y'all took Panthers 91-9. All the games this week, really, except for one. Last night's Philadelphia and New Orleans. Y'all are, like, on it for that. Like, everything's been lopsided. This one will probably be another lopsided one. I don't see how it wouldn't be. But a lot of upset opportunities this week. A lot of upset special opportunities this week, I think. Might have to put like a 3-game heavy upset parlay in and see if I get lucky. Let's see. Here we go. Remember, second team is always home. This is going to be who wins 49ers at the Jags. Ask your community. Nice break last night. Pulled a Mac Jones out of 10 and a Trevor Lawrence auto 2 out of 2. So, kind of want to run it back, see what happened. Dave Robinson for the Packers. Not the Dave Robinson for the Spurs. I got to look this dude up. I've seen his name before. He was American football player, played at Pennsylvania State University, National Football League, Green Bay Packers, and the Washington Redskins. There it is, though. No Hall of Fame inscription there. Dave Robinson going out to the Green Bay Packers. Packers going out to CT Chris Taylor. Yeah, Cam is starting this week. I like it. I picked him up in one of my leagues that I have my quarterbacks off this week. I only carry one quarterback in a couple leagues, just for the sheer fact of that. Who's off this week? Who's our, let me see our off games. Oh, I have Stafford in some, and he's off with the Rams. That's why. I have Stafford in 2 leagues. I only carried Stafford this year because I was like, if he goes down, I'm starting Stafford every week. Would I start Cam over Hurts? Who do the Eagles have this week? Oh, the Saints, right? I don't know. That's a tough one. I think roll with what got you where you're at. Is this a Keenan Allen? Nice. Keenan Allen, powder blue for the Chargers. The Chargers going out to Ben Hitchcock. All, except for the Dave Robinson, which we have those scattered in. Keenan Allen. Yeah, I don't think it was the Admiral Dave Robinson there. What do you guys think? Would you start Hurts or Cam Newton? All right, you guys got your votes in. We'll save the rest of the games for later. We'll have 5 games left to go. We can do those tomorrow or maybe later tonight. We will do 2 $5 hitless credits at the end of this. Cam could still be rusty. Listen, I know he had 2 touchdowns last week. Just remember, he got put in at the 1 or 2 yard line or in the red zone and got those touchdowns. So we don't know what he's going to look like on the field. Oh my gosh. Ravens going big. Is this a Lewis? It sure is. A Ray Lewis for the Ravens. Ray Lewis going out to Brad and the Baltimore Ravens. LJ and Ray Lewis. My goodness. What a break for them. 89-11, 49ers over the Jags. What did I do with the paper? Oh, it's right here. And we're getting there. Right now you won the New England game over Atlanta. You have Buffalo over Indy. Let me darken this a little bit. Buffalo over Indy, Baltimore over Chicago. You have Cleveland over Detroit, Tennessee over Houston, Green Bay over Minnesota, Miami over the Jets, Philly over the Saints, Carolina over the Washington football team, and you have the Niners over the Jags. It's been a killer week. Was he found guilty or not guilty? I can't remember. Ray Lewis for the Baltimore Ravens going out to Brad Whitty. Also, Keenan Allen for the Chargers. Chargers going out to Ben Hitchcock. We had the Dave Robinson for the Green Bay Packers. Packers going out to Chris Taylor, you got one there, CT. A Bears fan getting that Packers jersey. Then Javonte Williams going out to the Denver Broncos. And to close it up for the Baltimore Ravens, it is going to be that LJ8 Lamar Jackson jersey. There we go. Jets will win Sunday. Jets over Miami. I think that could be. I couldn't believe you guys had it. What's the line on that game? Do you know, Joseph? I'm not counting the Jets out on that. Although I heard an interesting take on Flacco today. Someone said Flacco doesn't really care if he wins. He just doesn't want to make mistakes. He doesn't want him to be the guy that makes mistakes. So he's going to make the passes that aren't going to be interceptions. He's going to make the passes that are going to be completed. It doesn't matter if they win the game, as long as he doesn't mess up. And they said the players don't like him. I don't know how much truth there is to this. This is what I heard on a radio. The players don't like him. They don't want him to be in there. He doesn't really care if he's there. He's just like kind of wants to just play football. I don't know. I don't know how much truth there is to it. But the guy said he's like, the fans were chanting Mike White, Mike White. And then a week later, the coach is like chanting back, Flacco, Flacco. So it was like this funny little, soapbox little thing about it. I don't know how much truth there is to it, but it's interesting. Going to be an interesting game to follow. Colts, Seahawks are going to get the hitless credit. It's going to be Chris Anderson and Andrew Holmes. $5 credit for each of you. Yes, I have one, Joseph. I will message you. You hit that last night. I'm assuming you had the... was that the PYT last night with the Jags? Yep, I got you, man. All right, guys. Maybe something later. Message me if there's something you want to see me post. Other than that, going to lay low for a little bit. We'll see. I'm down the break. I just don't know what you want me to post. I have a bunch of stuff, but we'll see. Maybe a 2021 mixer or something. All right, guys. See you soon.